Hey guys, it's the Scranton MMA show. This is Frank.
I'm Jess.
This is Tom.
And it's Monday. Here we are talking about Scranton MMA news and events and just general topics that you guys ask about. So this Saturday there was a US Grappling tournament in Philadelphia. We had two people compete, Christine and Colby. So congratulations. They went out there, did their thing. Frank was there coaching, so I'm going to let him kind of talk about how they did.
So I'll talk about Colby first. He fought really, really hard. He did real well. He's 16, as you guys know. They bumped him up to the adult division. So he was a little, I guess, like at a disadvantage with that. But he still fought real well. It was his first tournament. He came up a little short, but I could not be more proud of his performance that day. It was a sub-only tournament, so it was like a legit sub-only. I did not know this beforehand. There was no time limit, so it was literally until you get submitted. And I think his second match was like 9 minutes, and then it was just like...
How many matches did he have?
He had 2.
Okay.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah.
He fought twice. Both times he fought really, really well. The first time you could tell the nerves got to him a little bit. The second time he shook all that off, and he really went out there. There was a couple times where like I was like, oh, he's definitely got this, and just things didn't go his way. But I really think he did such a fantastic job.
That's cool.
And then Christine, she took triple gold. She didn't lose a match.
Awesome.
In no-gi, her first match, she had a 46-minute match.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if you guys ever coached a 46-minute match. After mark 15, there's not much more you can say.
You know, they know, everybody knows.
You're just you're like, all right, I'll just give you words of encouragement and
what the time is.
I don't even say the time. I'm like, because I didn't want her to be like, oh my gosh, we're 40 minutes in, I should be getting tired. Like, I'll give her credit. She wasn't like as gas out as you would think at 46 minutes.
Now, were they kind of like more chill as the time went on? Like kind of, or strategy?
Our strategy going into all of it was to not burn ourselves out quickly, because there was no time limits.
Yeah.
So she came in. Christine's always
was that
got
her first match of the day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Christine's always got like a high intensity, but it was a lot turned down for that match.
Okay.
And then as the time went on, her girl definitely got real tired.
Nice. And
Christine just kept going. And then thankfully after that, all her other matches were a lot shorter. I think her next longest was like 10 or 11 minutes.
Oh,
which is still very
long.
Still
long, gosh.
Still very long, but it was not 46 minutes.
Like a walk in the park after that.
I know, right?
So she had ones that were shorter?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So clearly she won all of hers by submission because it was sub-only, and she won all her matches. She did real well. I think she was like the lightest one in all her divisions, and she still came out on top. And
was she the lightest person in the absolute division?
Yeah. Yeah.
At one.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
So it was no gi, then like gi weight class, and then gi absolute. Is that how it went?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No gi weight class, gi absolute.
Were there any like brown belt women there?
I think there's no gi advanced, but not in the gi.
Okay. Were they like purple belts though? In the no gi advanced?
I don't know.
Still advanced.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I've ever been to a tournament where the power gets shut off. Because there was that thunderstorm, and it happened twice. So that was interesting. I'll give credit to someone that I've competed against before, Kevin. He kept going with his match. Everybody else stopped in the dark, and those two were just like no, we're gonna keep going. And they just kept rolling when the power went out. So.
How long was it out?
It was out for like 2 minutes each time, give or take.
Wow.
2-3 minutes.
Did that mess up like the clocks or anything?
No, they just had time.
Wow.
Because
you don't have the point boards or anything.
You don't need anything. It was just literally they had stopwatches.
Huh.
Just so they know. I don't know why. If they were like keeping record of like longest match.
Shortest.
And shortest, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Kevin Myers, if you're watching this, that was pretty cool. I thought that was
pretty cool.
Yeah, and
that
they went
cool.
for a while too. They went for like 30-35 minutes.
Wow.
Saw a lot of familiar faces there, so that was always fun to catch up with people. And overall, it was a great time. I think we really showed off what we could do here, and they were good ambassadors for the martial art.
Good.
Yeah. Snagging 3 gold medals will
Yeah.
kind of do that. That's awesome. Congrats.
The medals looked pretty cool too. They're like colorful, kind of.
Yeah.
That's always cool.
So good job, Colby and Christine. I had a pleasure coaching you guys that day, and yeah.
Good job.
Cool.
Moving on, a couple events coming up. So next week, in like 8 days, Royce Gracie is going to be here, August 21st at 6 p.m. $60
Yep.
per head. So we're probably going to like cancel regular classes, and Royce will be here teaching. So if you want to be there, be there.
White gi only.
White gi only, thank you. And are we just paying at the door?
Yeah.
Okay, pay at the door. So, yeah, be there, be square. Also, another thing that you shouldn't be square about is self-defense for a cause, which is the Saturday after August 25th. That's at 11:30. So we've done this before, and we always kind of pick like a different like charity or nonprofit. So this one is for Jenny's Closet, and she and her sister and like all their volunteers will like, collect food and then box it up and then give it to kids and families in the Valley View School District. Because, you know, people fall in hard times and they need a little bit of extra help. And I think what they're doing is, like, really nice. And Frank and I live in that area, so it'll be nice to help kids that are, like, close to home. Like, I like helping charities and nonprofits that are close to home.
Super.
Yeah, and that work in our neighborhoods and stuff. Because when you get to, like, big national things, like, you don't know where your money is going, where your donations are going, but we know that this is going to go to families in our area. So.
And when you give food.
Yeah.
Like, to write a check, a lot of organizations, if you write a check, that's awesome. It's definitely going to help.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a little, you know,
it's
and like,
you
sometimes you have to
nervous.
look up the organization and
Yeah.
see how much they do. And whatever, there's so many great charities, but when you bring, like, pasta, like, they ask for pasta.
Yeah.
Like, all right, what do you think they're going to do with that?
Yeah.
They're going to feed a family. Like, it's going to be someone's dinner.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, that's pretty
so
cool.
they're asking for stuff like that. So we're basically teaching a free self-defense seminar. It's going to be beginner-friendly, and your entry fee is 2 non-perishable food items. So they did ask for pasta, sauce, peanut butter jelly, mac and cheese, canned fruits and vegetables.
You can get more than 2 items if you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't make it for that day, we'll be taking collections here at Scranton MMA.
Mm-hmm.
And we will do, like, we will take, like, cash or checks, right?
I
And either
have
we're
to
going to go
ask.
shopping or...
Probably.
If that's the case, yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
at worst we'll just go to like Sam's or something.
Yeah.
So if you don't have canned food or you want to make a big donation, just see one of us, and at
Yeah.
worst we can hit up the grocery store for you.
Yeah.
And if you can't do any of it, so you can't donate and you can't be here for some reason, just please like and share
Mhm.
our page on Facebook, or the event on Facebook.
Yeah.
And just so more people will know about it and we can help more people out. I think all of us, we really like to try to help out our communities as best as we can. I think that's part of being a true martial artist.
Yeah. Is there an age limit? Did we decide that? Somebody asked.
So someone asked, I was like, generally speaking, they should be able to do an adult class Because, like, spoiler alert, we're gonna have a kids self-defense seminar next month as school gets started back up. So for this one, like, someone asked about an 11-year-old, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of that age, like, you know, me at 11, no way, you know,
Zadir at 11, he's what, 10 now?
No, I think he's 11.
He's 11, like, I'd probably, he takes adult judo classes, like, he'd be okay.
teach it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and if you're not sure, just send us a message, and we'll help you figure out what's right. But if it's on the border, you know, we have that kid seminar in the works, so that might be a better fit.
Sounds good. I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I.
Definitely. They're going to be cool.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. What got us into martial arts?
So it's weird. I have, like, martial arts in general. It's corny, but it's got to be so many people my age. It's just Bruce Lee. We watched the Bruce Lee movie, and that was it. But I'll talk about, like, judo. So for judo, I actually signed up for karate as a gym class at the University of Scranton because you needed, like, a gym class. And so I signed up for karate. That's kind of what I was doing, like, there in my head as a high schooler. They were, like, all the same. So I signed up for...
What did you do beforehand? Tank
Sudo, yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, a couple, yeah. So Tank Sudo and, like, just other stuff mixed in because it was a lot of, like...
Origin story.
Origin story. But that's what got me into it is, you know, and it was, like, not that structured, so, like, we learned, like, different things and different instructors would help us out. We had, like, this high school karate club and, like, different instructors would help us. But anyway, with judo, signed up for karate, and I got, like, a call that's like, the class was full, we just bumped you into judo. And I was like, judo, that sounds familiar. I had, like, cousins that did it. But I'd never seen it or knew what it was, but I knew my cousins did it. So I was like, all right, it's probably...
Do they still do it?
No, not at all. So I was like, oh, it's probably the same thing. So I get there, I'm like, ready to do my jump kicks, ready to break some boards and stuff like that, all my point sparring game. And I see, like, people throwing and wrestling on the ground, and I'm like, this is different.
Yeah.
But I got hooked like that. I mean, instantly. Because of, like, the UFC, I actually started a little bit of grappling, but, like, as corny as it is, like, the backyard wrestling grappling. Like, we didn't know what we were doing. We were trying to figure it out. And, like, karate guys were showing us grappling and chokes, but no system, no progression. So I was like, oh, this will be cool. I'll mix this grappling in with this striking stuff I had. And give or take, that day was one of the last days I ever did striking in my life. Like, maybe 20 times since then. Yeah, we all know, right? But I got so into grappling, judo especially, that there was no turning back. I've been, like, beyond hooked for over 20 years now on judo and grappling.
Mic disappear.
Where's the mic?
What about you?
That's what got me into it.
That's cool.
So what got me into it, very similar to what Tom said. It might sound a little corny, but with my age group, it was Dragon Ball Z, which is way cooler than Bruce Lee. No offense. No, just kidding.
My lightning.
We're gonna have so many comments.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z versus Bruce Lee.
Well, Bruce Lee couldn't fly.
What are you talking about?
But anyway,
He flew in different ways.
So I was always in martial arts ever since I was little. My dad he wasn't big on, like, organized sports or anything, but martial arts he was. So some of my earliest memories I could think of taking karate classes and stuff like that.
Never took you to judo?
No, karate and taekwondo. Then I wrestled. I wasn't that great of a wrestler, and my dad said, because he did judo and Japanese jiu-jitsu, he said, judo would probably help with your wrestling. And when I was down in Texas, I saw that there's a jiu-jitsu school. Now, I didn't know what Brazilian jiu-jitsu was or anything like that. All I knew was my dad said that it would help jiu-jitsu and judo. And my dad didn't know what Brazilian jiu-jitsu was at the time. He thought it was all just like Japanese jiu-jitsu. So, like, I remember him showing me the Cianagi and the cross collar choke, and that was it. So I was like walking in expecting like to do more stuff off the feet and more wrestling, and it was nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I kind of got like hooked.
What school was it? Do you remember?
Vandry Jiu-Jitsu.
Really good.
Yeah, he won Pan Am's at like super heavyweight.
I thought it was.
He was, yeah. He's American. He got like shot in the face or something like that. He didn't look like he got shot in the face, but I guess he was blind in a sense where he could only see the top and bottom peripherals.
Not right in front of him?
Yeah, not right in front of him. So like, it's like imagine putting your like hand in front of your face and you're talking. And I remember I went back like a year later. And he's like, "Oh, you look familiar," and I was like, "How the hell does he?" Like, 'cause, like that was a big thing of what he like marketed himself was like, you know, kind of blind, so I could see like. I could feel a lot more jiu-jitsu. That was like his thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. And he was black belt 11 years ago, so.
That's legit.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, he got shot in the face.
Holy cow.
So if William Vandry's watching this, thanks.
Okay, is it my turn?
Your turn. What got you into it?
Sorry, Monday. So I did like track and cross country, and I was like okay at that, but I wanted to be like cool,
Yeah.
I guess.
Of course.
And I thought
Dragon
that.
Ball Z.
Well, I wasn't really. I mean, I watched like Power Rangers as a kid, so I thought I was like really fast too when I was a kid.
The girl version of Dragon Ball Z.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't But anyway, I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to box because I just thought that would be cool. And it would be like my thing that only I would do. And then a friend told me about this like women's only Muay Thai class. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Well, I didn't know what Muay Thai was. Like they had to explain it to me. Like it's kickboxing. It's we do it here. And I did that with actually James Simmerall for a while, and like with his students. And so I don't know. Then like. There was the merging of schools, and then I saw that there was like jiu-jitsu here, and so I would like jump into like a class once in a while, and then I don't know.
The rest was history.
Yeah, Frank kind of got me like more into jiu-jitsu because I was like the Muay Thai girl. Like I would come in, I would do like my Tuesday and Friday classes, and then
Was Muay Thai still Tuesday Friday?
yeah, it's always been like a Tuesday Friday thing, and so we had like the girls only class here for a while, and then like they kind of just started like fizzling out, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna train with the guys now. And then like Frank would start training with me, and then he was like, you should do more like jiu-jitsu stuff. And I was like, all right, sure. And then I started doing it more. Probably did it like twice a week when I started, and now.
Do you remember when you first competed in jiu-jitsu?
Yes.
What was that?
Oh, we talked about that last week.
Did we?
Your first one?
Yeah.
Battle at the Beach, which
Oh,
actually
okay, yeah. That was your
just
first
happened.
one?
Yeah. That was August 2011. So I wasn't training for that long, like seriously before that. I probably had like a good 6 months.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was just like once in a while jiu-jitsu. I was like Muay Thai girl trying to be a jiu-jitsu girl, I guess. And then, yeah, that was it. And then I did become cool.
How long did that take?
Years.
It's impossible.
Guys, I think we'd be interested in finding out what got you guys into martial arts.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to comment on the video, what got you guys interested?
Yeah.
That's one thing. So I always ask people new when they come in what got you interested, but like after a little bit, they'll tell you like the real story of what got you interested.
No one's getting shit.
Yeah, it's like, all right, but what really got you, like what made you choose martial arts?
Yeah.
And
Or
that's
these
what,
styles too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
why jiu-jitsu or kickboxing or the for judo guys out there. Like, why? You know, there's so many options. Karate's still, like, for us here, we don't even realize it, but there's still probably more people getting into karate than jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Yeah, they can sell, they can market, they spend lots of money to do it. But it's like, it's still the movies, you know, like it got me Bruce Lee. I was like, oh, let me do jump kicks,
Yeah.
cool ninja stuff.
Dragon Ball.
And you don't get like
power from my hands.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that Jocko quick video I posted on Scranton MMA? And it's like why he does jiu-jitsu and why he endorses it. And it's like all that other stuff you can walk away from. So if like a boxer gets in your face, you could just walk away or run away for the most part. It's not until someone like grabs you or wants to hold you or like tackle you down that jiu-jitsu becomes the thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's, you know, give or take, it's not really debatable anymore.
Right.
That good grappling, and there's a few styles you can lump into that, however you want, but good grappling against that non-grappler, especially once you're grappling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, your striking doesn't do much good once we're rolling around on the ground and you're trying to hurt, you know.
True story.
But people still want to do jump kicks to start and
Looks cool.
That's okay.
play with ninja swords.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people that are like, I got bored with karate.
Yeah.
And I kind of did. The only reason I didn't is because I wasn't doing like forms and like demos and all that. We were just like a competition focused like group of people training. So
Yeah.
we weren't doing like, I love jiu-jitsu and judo, and I don't have to learn or know everything you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to know the whole art. It's good, it's cool if you want, but if you want, you can just be like, I'm gonna tap people out, I'm gonna win, so I'm gonna do A, B, C, D, E, and I'll branch out a little bit, come back in, but you know, you can just have a narrow game, you can have a wide game, you can
Yeah.
be top, you can be bottom, but you can like figure out what you want to be good at, what you think is cool, and just do that. And it's still one of my favorite things about like the grappling arts. You don't need to know, you know, you can't have blocks, you know,
Yeah.
you just get good. You know, there's still plenty of guys like Royce Gracie, like he's gonna get out and choke you.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it, and you can't stop it.
Yeah.
You know, like the leg lockers now, you know, it's like, oh, well, just won't get leg locked. Good luck.
Yeah.
They're real good at it. They know where your feet are. You
Yeah.
know, in judo, you got people with like, they're gonna win the whole Olympics with one throw. Everyone knows it's coming, and on that day, no one's gonna stop it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I love that about.
So good at something that people know it's coming and you can still do it. That's cool. Quick PSA, it is still summer and I see like Halloween stuff out and pumpkin spice. I hear Starbucks is gonna drop that at like the end of August. And like, I like fall, but I'm also, I don't know.
Still summer.
Let's
Yeah,
enjoy
it's still-
August.
Yeah, it's still hot. Like, you know, you can't do the leggings and sweaters just yet. Like, once it hits that time, yeah, I'll be into it, but it's still really hot out.
Tommy will get his leggings out for next
I guess I
month.
won't put them on just yet, right? I'll wait till the October podcast.
Like,
We all have like leggings on.
that'd be funny. And Ugg boots. My fake Uggs. I like them. But yeah, let's just keep it summer for like a little longer.
Maybe Rachel will listen to this and be like, okay, we won't go Halloween costume shopping.
Is
Because
she-
we almost
I
went
mean,
yesterday.
Oh my
We drove
God,
by-
Rachel, don't do that.
we drove by.
Spirit Halloween is opening up. Is that what you drove
Yeah,
by?
we drove by.
Is it open yet?
I think it's open.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah. So,
I wonder if they have
I'd
the-
walk around just to see what.
see, but then you're
Okay,
just giving
so-
up
No,
on summer.
because here's the
Are
thing.
you gonna say Funko Pops?
No,
Okay.
here's the thing. When it comes to Halloween, I usually get my costume like the week of.
No, like
So I
there have
just-
been days where it was like the day before the day of.
So I just want to just look and be like, oh, this is what Spirit Halloween looks like when it's actually full.
and
Yeah.
not-
Instead
And
of
not,
like
like,
just
ransacked.
picked over.
Yeah.
Things are all out of the bags.
Also, Funko has Spirit Halloween exclusive pop vinyls. Hocus Pocus.
Steve
And-
Rodzilla,
Yeah.
if you're listening.
So I want to see if they have them there. And if not, I'm just going to order them because I really want them.
Also happy birthday, Matt. It's
Happy
Maddie's
birthday,
birthday.
Matt.
Happy birthday, brother.
So birthday shout out.
He should come on as a guest.
Yeah, we should.
He's got a few different
Skills.
cool stories to talk about.
Yeah.
Better, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely get Matt on here.
And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
it.
I got
No.
class coming up soon, so if you guys aren't there for the 10 a.m. class in about 5 minutes, you
Get
get
that.
to me.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
JK.
And yeah,
Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Send us comments. Let us know how you got into this crazy martial arts game.
Yeah.
And if you're not, post that too.
also, I've been playing the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. It's great.
Oh, we didn't talk about football either.
And go Giants. I went to the Giants preseason game with EJ. That was awesome. Saquon ran his first run. It was for a lot of yards. Good job.
Saquon, if you're watching.
It's Saquon, if you're watching, good job. I thought you did all right.
Well, let's talk.
Yeah. I can help improve your running form.
I can't help when I'm watching football and they're like 6'5", 295, going like, damn, I still really want to fight you.
Yeah.
All the years of experience,
You're just big.
6'4", 330. You're like, oh, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Genetics.
I'd love to see some of those guys fighting.
Do you see Paul Harris? What he looks like now?
No.
It looks like Wario. Speaking of the Super Nintendo Classic.
We gotta put up some pictures in the comments. Well,
Paul Harris,
yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Alright, and Dragon Ball Z and Super Nintendo Classic. Go Giants.
All right, thanks everyone.
Peace out.